What's up, my little fanatical AMC to the moon YouTube viewers? How you feeling today? I'm gonna troll you guys now because you put me through torture for 2.5, 3 years on my channel when I told you it wasn't gonna happen and that you'd be right where you are today, down a dick boat load of money and just looking for answers. I think the pumping is over, with the exception of Phil For Real. I think Phil For Real's strategy at this point is he's trying to pull what Lou did once Trey and Matt kind of dropped the microphone, I like to say, regarding pumping AMC. So he sees everybody vacating now and figures, hey, there's still people out there, or bots probably, that want to hear AMC pumping still. So I think his strategy is, screw it, I know this stock ain't going anywhere, but at least on YouTube, I'll get all the people that want to continuously listen to AMC pumping, and I'll get the thousands of views that way and the ad revenue. Because back in the day when I first saw Phil, he never used to run ads on his videos. Boy, has that changed. All those videos too, he would say he's not in this for ad revenue, he's not in this for building a channel, he's not in this for being popular on YouTube, and he wouldn't run ads, and I respected that. But I no longer respect Phil's channel because he runs ads, and now he's just blatantly lying because he wants to get the viewers that still want to hear AMC to the moon. If you really look around YouTube, there was only a few guys, including myself, that were telling you that the moass was bullshit and that it was never going to happen. Even if the theory is right, even if it's right, which Adam Aaron said blatantly, the theory is incorrect. There are no illegally naked shorted shares. He told you guys already. He also sold all his shares. And now what does he do? He puts out literature basically saying, hey, don't invest in this company unless you're ready to lose it all. But even if the theory was correct, and I'm no one to say that it is or it isn't, I always maintain, though, that they were not going to allow you to have it. You were not going to get this win. Okay, I've got tons of videos. I've been around for a couple of years now. You can go back and you can see plenty of videos of me telling you that there is no way that they're going to transfer the amount of wealth that you are claiming through a public exchange where it's visible to the entire world that a stock is running, and if you just jump in, you're going to be able to ride it up. They were never going to allow that. There was only one YouTuber that kind of went with me on that thought process. It was Frankie Muhammad. We're the ones that first started talking about the elitists, 1%ers, as Frankie Muhammad calls it. And him and I, he would watch my video, I'd watch his video, and that was the common talking point that we would say. We would say, hey, listen, they ain't gonna allow this to happen. No matter what you guys have dug up and found out, they were just never gonna let it rip like that. As a matter of fact, the total opposite happened. This stock has not gained in 3 years. It's literally only gone down. So I find it extremely annoying, disrespectful, that there's even YouTubers that still claim that this is gonna moass, that this is going up to crazy high price amounts, when the stock has never even shown that for one fucking day. Not one day could you say, wow, this thing really, really ripped. All you got recently was an after hours where nobody was paying attention when the judge decided to deny on the settlement offer, and you got about 100% gain when nobody was paying attention. But 100% gain for most AMC investors is nothing. They're not selling at 100% gain because they're so stuck in the stock that they can't take advantage. And the YouTubers paralyze them so strongly that they won't even take that 100%, right? Then just buy back when it drops down. They won't even do that because you got too many YouTubers saying, no, buy and hold is the only way. If you sell, you're not an ape and you're not going to be a part of the moass. So here we are now with basically all of the results in our face. We've seen it go through the courts. We've seen everybody say they're not financial experts while trying to act like financial experts and then convert into legal experts while saying they're not legal experts. Here we are. It is totally now revealed that this is basically done. There's only one guy really still pumping that it's not done. That's Phil For Real, based on his QSIP number, conspiracy theory at this point, which can be cleaned up like they've been cleaning it up. And I still maintain that it ain't going anywhere no matter what. That theory is bullshit. It isn't going to change anything. Didn't do it in COSM, Phil For Real, so you already have a basis of comparison where your theory is going to fail, my friend. Now, before I end this video, what I do want to talk about real quick is who are we going to point the fingers at now? Because that's what everybody's looking for now, right? That's the videos that you're mostly going to see now from all of the 2-3+ year AMC content creators. Now, it's his fault, her fault, their fault, our fault, his fault, Adam Aaron's fault, AMC's fault. That's what you're going to get now, because now they know I can't pump this anymore. Now I'm going to act like I've been a finger pointer this whole time, which is bullshit. They think you're that stupid. I don't think you're that stupid. I think you know who was around telling you that this wasn't going to happen and who was constantly pumping. From my end, there was only really 2 other guys, including myself, that were telling you this isn't going to happen. That's Tanko Native and Marantz Rants and myself. It really is only 3 guys that were saying and were battling all the bots and trolls constantly. Hey, this ain't going to happen. This ain't going to happen. And we took abuse, right, guys? Abuse. And our channels couldn't grow, and our channels didn't grow. Meanwhile, Lou vs. Wall Street, Butcher of Wall Street, AMC Bigums, Al from Boston, all these guys kept getting sub after sub after sub and thousands of views while lying, knowing that they're lying, while not owning shares. I'm willing to bet an amount of money that I would say probably 95% of the list that I put on my community post did not own shares, do not own shares, and if anything, they were flipping in and out while telling you to hold, telling you that you're going to lose your capital gains tax break, telling you that you're going to get locked out of the moass if you sell, meaning I'm going to sell. I'm up right now. Let me sell and let me catch the dip. They were telling you do not do that because you're probably going to time it when the moass is happening. Meaning you're going to sell for a small gain, the moass is going to happen, and you're going to get locked out, and you're not going to be able to get shares, and you're not going to be able to take advantage of the moass. That was the main paralysis that was putting out, the mental paralysis that I like to call it, that they were telling you don't sell, because if you sell, you're going to get locked out, you're not going to be able to buy shares. And the second most common one, fear tactic, was used was the capital tax gains break, that I was just laughing my fucking ass off when a bunch of YouTubers were laughing at me. They made videos because I told them I sold my shares at like 20 or whatever it was. They're like, what an idiot, he just lost his capital tax gain break. And I'm like, can you guarantee that I'm going to make over $400,000 on the AMC moass, and then I will pay the capital gains tax? If you guarantee me 400,000 plus, I'll pay it. But anyway, like I was saying, to close it, I hope one of these guys gets sued. They deserve to get sued. And honestly, I'll say this too. Everyone in AMC deserves everything that's happened to them. If you were on these channels, AMC Bigums, Lou vs. Wall Street, Al from Boston, Phil For Real, Scavenger, Tony De Niro, and all his crew, Master Lorian is included. Who's the other guy that used to roll with him? Casey Shaw, the other guy that, you know, he's always looking for a partner. I can't remember his name right now, but you know, Tony always has a partner. But all his partners, they all deserve it too. You guys deserve each other. You deserved to lose your money in AMC. It was you that subbed to the channel that kept pumping smoke up your ass. It was you that kept watching video after video. It was you that kept putting your trust and faith into guys like Lou vs. Wall Street, who hey, A-Father is a crazy lunatic, but he's right about one guy, and that's Lou vs. Wall Street. You never see the guy in a car. You never see that the guy really spending any money. He doesn't prove that he owns any shares, but you put the most faith in a YouTuber out there was Lou vs. Wall Street. That was the most faith that you put into a YouTuber. And you allowed him to make 6 figures, while guys like me, who would love to make 6 figures, guys like Tanko Native, Marantz Rants, they'd love to make 6 figures on YouTube, trying to tell you the truth, trying to tell you that, hey, we don't have an ulterior motive here. Hey, I proved it to you. I showed you my shares multiple times in multiple videos. I says, hey, listen, I've got shares here, 300, 400, 500. I got it. Here's my proof. I'm in. And I tried to tell you, while owning shares, while proving it to you, that it was not going to moass. And I couldn't get a hefty channel. Lou can get a hefty channel. Butcher of Wall Street can get a hefty channel. AMC Bigums, Tony De Niro, all those guys that lie to you, those are the guys that you rewarded with a hefty channel. And those are the guys that make Discord money. What do they call the other thing when you donate on the live stream? They were making tons of that money. But like I said, I challenge any of those YouTubers to show their history of stock transactions. And I am willing to bet you any amount of money that there is no way in hell that those guys had the same shares of AMC that they at the same time they came out on YouTube. Meaning, if you came out on YouTube 2 years ago, you needed to have owned AMC from that point on or before, and held it for as many videos as you kept pumping on YouTube about AMC going to the moon and that this is a virtual guarantee. I guarantee you there isn't one AMC pumper that has their original shares. And it's a very easy read. I'll tell you what the read is. Does Phil For Real ever look upset? Does Butcher of Wall Street ever look upset? Frankie Muhammad, that motherfucker looks upset, right? It affected Frankie Muhammad, right? The fact that the AMC kept going down from 72. That motherfucker probably had original shares. That's where you could tell the truth. Al from Boston, he couldn't even show you his face because he knows I'm claiming 100,000 per share. I can't say that with a straight face, so you're never going to see me. Butcher of Wall Street, his was just like a giddy, like, you know what? Come on, let's all just fantasize that we're going to be rich because we are, blah, blah, blah. Tony De Niro, the same thing, just a fantasy pumper. Ants Trades, he did it from the angle of showing you a chart and that it's a virtual guarantee that it's going to moass tomorrow, the next day, the day after that, and that guy wasn't right even one time, but you guys swarmed his channel by like 10,000 the moment that guy hit YouTube. As long as he pulled up a chart, drew some lines going up, down, left, right, and said the chart guarantees it, blah, 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 and nothing ever happened. But like I said, it's an easy read. For the ones that were the easy read with Lou is very simple. When AMC is doing well, it's us. He says he includes you as us. We are going to win. Whenever AMC goes to shit, you guys got to make your peace with AMC. So that already is the easiest read off of Lou. I don't think Lou ever owned one share. A-Father is 100% correct. That guy's never owned AMC. I don't even think for a day. Butcher, like I said, never looks upset. Phil never looks upset, and their rebuttal is easy. They're going to say, oh, why would I be upset? I know what I hold. I know what I hold. Bullshit. Because I guarantee you, if it was a private setting where no one would know, and you actually had shares of AMC and someone told you, hey, I'm going to give you $25 a share right now, get out of AMC. It's at whatever it is right now, $2, $2.50, whatever it is. I guarantee you that Phil For Real would take, or any of them, if they actually have shares, they'd say, all right, I'll take it and I'll stop talking about it. I guarantee you that they would all take that deal, okay? But when you're losing, supposedly, you're going to act like it's the best scenario. Like I said, AMC will still get pumped even when the doors are officially closed. The company is officially bankrupt. There is no more movies to show through an AMC theater. They still will pump it. They'll say it's going to moass in the OTC. Even if it's dissolved and there is no stock to trade anymore, they still say it's going to resurface like Blockbuster Video and it's going to moass. So if you think it's over in terms of YouTube, it's not. Those guys don't care. And if nobody sues them, they're going to keep on doing it, or they're going to take you into another play that you're going to lose tons of money But that's what I have for you guys. Just keep that in mind. I guarantee you that every AMC pumper on YouTube, right, does not have original shares and would never show you their transaction history from their various brokers regarding AMC stock trading. I would challenge, besides like Frankie, I would challenge all of them. Show me that you have original shares back from like 2020, 2021, whenever this started. Show me that you've been holding like an ape. And I guarantee you, Mr. DD Ape, Phil For Real, who is now trying to create a subcategory called the DD Apes, I guarantee you, buddy, you don't have original shares. Hey, look at me right here. You can't bullshit a bullshitter, bro. You don't have original shares. John Wick Sniping's out. Peace.